That can you see sunsets and sunrise from the International Space Station?
Yes, as a matter of fact, we can see the sunset and sunrises from the International Space Station, and it's beautiful because, from daylight to night or vice versa, the color changes surrounding you. Every second, the color changes. And, if you're coming from night to daytime and during sunrise, all the darkness changes, and you see, the color changing from, black to blue to orange, and you can see the sun rising, taking a peek from the Earth horizon. So it's really beautiful.
My name is Ruwen, and I'm in pre-K. My question is, how long have each of you been on the space station?
Well, Aki tells me that today we've been on the space station for 120 days. So I've been on the space station for 120 days, but Aki has been here before for a whole 6-month mission. So how many days is it for you?
So I think total would be about 240 days or so.
Twice as much.
Twice as much, yes.
Nice.
My name is Sierra, and I am in 12th grade. My question is, what experiments are you working on that relate to the treatment of cancer?
That's a great question and a very important one, too. So on board the International Space Station, we do help out some of the development of medicine. And we don't make medicine here, but what we do here is using this microgravity environment and grow protein crystals. You can grow them on the ground as well, but without gravity, you get larger chunks of pure protein crystals. So we do that, and then we send it down to the ground, and the researchers on the ground will take a look at it and think about how to create good medicine for cancer, for other sickness as well. So that's how we are trying to contribute to that cause.
Hello, my name is Charlie. I'm in 2nd grade. My question is, how long does it take to go to the space station?
Well, from the time we lift off to the time we reach what we call low Earth orbit, which means that our spaceship is in orbit and it won't come back down to the Earth right away. It'll keep going around. That takes about 8 minutes. And at that point, all the big rockets shut off and you are in space, and you have that micro-G effect. You're floating as your ship goes around and around. And then in our case, we spent about the next day, about 23 hours, doing a series of burns to help us catch up to the space station and get into the same orbit as the space station and dock with it. So it a little bit depends on where the space station is when you launch, and how much fuel you want to spend. Those are the kinds of things that impact how quickly you can get to the space station. But it takes about a day.
My name is Shrey, and I am in 5th grade. My question is, how long do you have to train for your mission?
So as astronauts, we're training all the time. So the moment you get selected as an astronaut candidate, and even now we train. Even on board the space station, we do have some onboard training. So we train all the time. But in particularly for a certain mission, maybe right now it's about a year to 2 years. We train about our spacecraft, about the International Space Station, train robotics, spacewalks, and also about the science, and make sure that we know some medical activities as well.
Thank you, astronauts.